Driving in my car with my family. I've got two.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Kids and a wife, and 4 of us are driving a car. We literally get excited when we see a DOT truck. It's actually a sense of pride.
Why I would encourage anyone to work at DOT. We take care of each other.
The company continues to grow and expand.
That to me is what brings me to work every day and that I enjoy.
Diversity, culture, family, all of those things, if you want them, you should be at DOT.
Cassing Lumber Company in Mount Sterling is celebrating 50 years in business. We are your one-stop shop for all the supplies you need for your next home improvement project. Top quality lumber, building materials, and paint will give your home the freshness it deserves. We also offer a unique gift shop with new items every season for your home decor. Come visit us in Mount Sterling and always think Cassing Lumber. We'll all be glad you did.
ADI, located in Golden, is one of North America's largest pattern tiling installers. We've helped farmers create water management systems for over 40 years with pattern tiling across farm fields, generating proven data showing a boost in yield and greater profitability. Changing weather patterns do not have to cost you yield dollars anymore. Start with a free estimate now by calling your local ADI representative, David Lohman, at 309-280-2411 or by visiting our website at agdrainage.com.
Welcome to the Best of Pet Olympics 2024, sponsored by the Love Your Pet sale at your local farm and home supply. First up, we've got the gold medal champion in speed eating. It's Ollie. Good thing more than a dozen brands of dog food are on sale. Next is Ellie, the gold medal winner in squeaker ruination. She's backed by 25% off all pet toys. And here's Moses, the gold medal winner in treat finding. He's going to love the 10% off sale on select dog treats. Check out all the deals for the Love Your Pet sale at farmandhomesupply.com.
Today's halftime show is brought to you by Little Jess Motor Company. Warmer weather and topless, doorless adventures are right around the corner. Stop.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports in the IESA quarterfinal games here, 8th grade 2A here in Kankakee. Bishop McNamara, good facility here. They have nice people that take care of us when we get here. This one's between Colfax and Ridgeview. Mustangs are 21-3. Enrollment of 96 in the Fort Heights Cottage Grove UGC Panthers, who are 22-0. Winner of this game plays Brown County Hornets at 5 o'clock tonight, Aaron. And we don't have starting lineups. We didn't have much time between that game, did we?
No, they are moving this right along. They're keeping us on time, which is great because David and I have a soccer game we got to get to later.
All right. And so as they give the starters here, we're going to give them to you online. And Aaron, I'll let you announce the starters if you, and we don't have name pronunciation, so, but I think we're pretty good here.
Real quick, Rawlings Sporting Goods Company is making a major commitment to the schools of the IESA and the young people who represent them in state series competition. Rawlings is manufacturing the official ball for use in 5 different IESA state tournament series from the very first competition in the regionals all the way through the state tournament. IESA is proud to announce that the official ball used in the boys basketball tournament series has been manufactured by Rawlings Sporting Goods Company of St. Louis. When kids from Illinois play their games, they make the outcome official with Rawlings. They're announcing
Justin Yarver.
I think they're starting with the reserves, is what I heard. The AP.
Yep.
I think that's your starters all down on that end of the bench.
So it looks like I've got to get the right. If you look at the right team, it helps a lot.
There you go.
So the starters for Cottage Grove look like it's going to be Justin LaRue, Jaquan Harris, Javion Hatton, Daquan Sellers, and Tristan Scales.
Okay.
While we wait for them, fans head to IESA.org for a 20% off coupon. Good February 16 to 18 only at Dick's Sporting Goods. Very few exclusions mean more savings for you as you gear up. This is an exclusive IESA coupon good February 16th through the 18th. Print or show the coupon on your phone for savings. Remember, fans, every season starts at Dick's. Watching these two teams warmed up, we talked about Brown County having some good height. Both of these teams also have some good height. So this will be an interesting matchup to watch.
I can't go by who sent money in advance. I just ruined that. As we wait for the Ridgeview starters here. We'll get them down here in just a minute. There's 5 left on the bench.
Looks like we'll have Colin Bradford, Brant Harris, Liam Hawthorne, Landon Ludwig, and I'm trying to figure out the last one there. I think it's Camden Cisco, I think is the last one. I think he's, nope, well, let's see. Nope, 35, Carter Hartness.
Okay, Bradford, Harris, Ludwig, Hartness, and Hawthorne for Ridgeview. On the other side for Cottage Grove, it will be Justin LaRue, Harris, Hatton, Sellers, and Scales. And so that's your starting lineups as we get ready to go here in game 2. As the other game, like I said, took a little bit longer than it was good for them. It wasn't good for us. And so it's going to be LaRue and Hartness.
Real quick before we tip, other 8A games today. Lincoln Chester East Lincoln won their game over Pontiac St. Mary's. Quincy St. Peter won over Downs Tri-Valley in the 3A. And Bolingbrook Range Adams over Barrington Prairie in the 4A.
LaRue won that pretty handily up front. That'll be Harris. Harris to LaRue. Back to Harris. In the corner, that'll be Scales, excuse me. And he misses that shot. Back the other direction as we learned 2 teams and names this time. Oh, didn't see the ball. As Harris threw the ball and Ludwig had his head turned the other way.
The eyes in the back of his head didn't work.
And that'll be Bradford. Go ahead, Aaron.
Early turnover for Ridgeview. Not exactly how you want to start. They're going to start with a little 3/4 court 1-2-2 pressure.
Harris gets the ball up. That's Scales. And back, Scales in the corner. Back over to Sellers. Back up to Harris. Harris tries to get it to another player, but it's picked off back the other direction, and a foul going to be called on Javion Hatton. And we got a loud crowd down here for this game, Aaron.
We do. A couple of crowds that are really excited to be here.
Half of the Brown County crowd stuck around to watch this game.
Well, with good reason. They're going to play the winner of this game in just a little bit. Brent Harris to the line for Ridgeview with a pair of free throws. Lefty eyes it, takes a shot, and it's up and good, bounces off the rim. Again, these ribs seem to have a nice friendly role here for shooters.
Yeah.
I'd like to be a shooter and come to Bishop McNamara.
Once at Macon, we're a little stiff.
Harris with another shot here, chance to make it a 2-point game. Up and good. Again, full court pressure from Ridgeview. Nice job by Cottage Grove. They broke that fairly easily, but they did turn the ball over again. 2 turnovers early for them.
Bradford with the ball, finally gets it across to Harris. Harris back over. That'll be Ludwig for a long 3, no good. Rebound, LaRue heading back the other direction just as fast. Sellers down to Hatton, and he's fouled on the floor. I think that's going to be 34.
Nice job by Hatton to run the floor, and
Nope,
a nice
they're going
look.
to shoot too.
That foul is going to go on Landon Ludwig for Ridgeview. Each team with a foul here in the first minute 5. 2 shots with Javion Hatton. Hatton's first shot is up and no good. Missed it a little bit to the right. They'll have another one though. Gets to make it a 1-point game. Hatton takes his dribbles. Bends the knees, shots up. Made it.
3-0, 4:55 left here in the first quarter.
2-1.
2-1. Oh, okay. Sorry.
And Ridgeview, another turnover. Going the other way.
Okay. Colfax has got 2, right?
Yep.
Okay, I got to get my name straight here. And a foul called.
I think that'll be on Hawthorne, and that'll be Hawthorne's first. Second foul for Ridgeview.
Inbound, Hatton. He gets it over to LaRue. LaRue's coming across the line. Gets it over to Sellers. Sellers with the basketball. Feeds down low. That's going to be Scales. Scales gets it into Hatton. Hatton over to LaRue. Spin, turn, shoot. No good. Out of bounds. It'll be Colfax or Ridgeview basketball.
More full court pressure. So a little bit different than what we saw in the early going of that last game.
Travel called. No tie-up, travel.
Both teams having a little bit of trouble taking care of the basketball. 3 turnovers early for Ridgeview, 2 for Cottage Grove.
Inbound goes to Sellers, back out front. They kick it back down to the corner. That was Harris. Harris nails the 3. That'll make it a 4-2 ball game. And out of bounds, and it'll stay with Cottage Grove. Ridgeview, excuse me. I got to get these right. Okay, I got it in my hand right now. Back in the corner, Bradford off the inbound, but it's stolen by Harris. He'll take it back the other direction. He's going to try to go all the way. No foul. Oh, late foul called. Late foul is going to be on 40.
That'll be 2 early for Hawthorne. I'll be honest, that's one of my least favorite official calls. Did he make the bucket? That's not a foul. Did he not make the bucket? Oh, that is a foul.
Yeah, I would agree with that, Aaron.
I don't care for that, but that sends Jaquan Harris to the line for 2. First shot is up and no good. Harris with 3 points early. Aiden Davis checking in for Ridgeview as Hawthorne's going to sit with his 2 fouls. It's not a great start for him. 2 fouls in 2 minutes. Harris with a chance to give it a 3-point lead. Shot is up, no good. Rebound to Ridgeview.
Back the other way. We had Harris with the basketball for Ridgeview. Ridgeview kicks it down low. That's Bradford. And he throws it off of Hatton. And it will stay Ridgeview basketball.
Kind of like see him make a power dribble and take a shot there, or take a dribble and make a pass.
Davis with the basketball. He crosses over, gives it to Harris. Harris with the ball knocked away for a moment. Timeout called by Ridgeview. With that, we'll be back after these messages.
At Land Guys, we specialize in recreational property because we speak the language. We connect sellers to the next generation of buyers who share a passion for land. At Land Guys, we provide industry-leading marketing while ensuring a smooth and hassle-free experience. We will make you the most money for your property. If you're in the market to sell, contact one of Illinois' top land brokers, Land Guys Toby Stay, at 217-257-6096.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports. 3:40 left here in the first. And it is Cottage Grove. Kicks it out to the corner. That's Ludwig with the ball for Ridgeview. He throws the ball away, and it's going to be Cottage Grove basketball. Officials are going to talk. They're going to talk about this.
Yeah, one of my favorite things when the officials talk, make sure they both saw the same thing. And I do think they got that call right. We may have heard the fans below us claim that was going to be white ball.
Give them the opportunity to get it right.
Right.
They've proven so far in the game before this that if there's a question, they're going to talk to each other. The left-hand side gives it back out front to Harris. Harris for a three. No good. Rebound fought for, ends up in the hands of the other Harris. Back the other direction for an easy layup is Javian Hatton. Fast pace down the other end. Hartness can't handle the pass as they had a fast break going, Aaron, and an opportunity to get back in this ball game.
Well, it was a nice job of running the floor. The pass was there. I don't know if it's nerves, but not a great result.
Back out front. They kick it cross court to Sellers. Sellers will kick it over to Harris. Harris for a long three. No good. Rebound backside. Ends up in Sellers' hands. Back out to Harris, and they'll reset, or Harris will reset the offense. Hatton. Harris. And pick and a throw out to LaRue. He misses the first one, gets the rebound, and gets fouled there.
I think they're going to get Landon Ludwig with that foul, and I'll be honest, I don't know that I would concur with that for Ludwig. That's another problem for Ridgeview because that'll be his second foul. So Ridgeview early on with two players with 2 fouls. Going to dip into that pitch again. That's going to send LaRue to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. First shot is up and short. So early on free throws not Cottage Grove's friend. They're 1 of 5. And Wyatt Cavender going to check in for Ridgeview as Ludwig takes a seat. LaRue with 1 more free throw, chance to make it a 5-point game. Shot is up and long, 1 of 6 so far. Rebound to Ridgeview.
Almost knocked out of bounds by Hatton after that free throw. Just single person coverage, and he steals the ball. That's Harris. He's going to take it to the bucket. No good. Rebound on the other side, Bradford. Bradford gives it over to Brant Harris. Back to Bradford. To Brant. And the ball thrown in the middle, taken away by LaRue. LaRue gives it to Harris. Up and good. That'll make it an 8-2 ball game. Back the other direction. Up for the layup is Cavender. He misses the layup. No foul called afterwards. Coming back the other way. Sellers with the basketball. Knocked away.
I'm going to call a foul on Aiden Davis. That'll send, looks like it's going to be Javion Hatton to the, well, it's 5 fouls. Looked like Hatton was going to go shoot, but I'm trying to figure out who the shooter is. Looks like it's going to be Sellers.
Yep.
If you watch the previous game, this game has a lot more pace than the first game we watched up and down the court. Sellers, 2 free throws. First shot is up and good. Makes our score 9-2. Mustangs on top of the Panthers. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Sellers has 1 more shot. It's up, no good. Knocked out of bounds.
That'll be Ridgeview basketball headed back the other direction. Pace is quicker, and I think there's more physicality in this ball game, Aaron.
It is. There's a lot more physicality. Whoever wins this game, I think Brown County is going to have to up their physicality in this evening.
LaRue picks off the pass in the corner, and the drive by Sellers. He's back, kicks it back out, and it's going to stay with them as it was off of Ridgeview last. Minute and 30 seconds left here in this first quarter. Inbound, they get it into LaRue. He drives, kicks to the corner. That'll be Scales. Scales for 3, no good. Rebound, long rebound. Looked like LaRue got the long rebound. Back out to Harris. Harris gets it in. That'll be Hatton. Floater, no good. Rebound, Brant Harris on the other side for Ridgeview. They give it back to him to bring it across the line. He'll kick it. He's looking for somebody to throw to now. Finally does. And Hartness. Hartness with the basketball. And nobody really moving. You got to get open. Giving the ball over. That's going to be Davis. Davis is pickpocketed by the other Harris. And doesn't make the shot. And Scales. And
Scales missed. Harris got the rebound, and he put it back up and in.
Okay. Back the other direction. It'll be Hayden Davis. Davis kicks it to the corner. 3 by Bradford. No good. Back the other way. That was LaRue with the rebound. And driving in, the hop, skip, and the jump. Nope, they're going to say Jaquan Harris. Travel.
Yeah, try to get away with a jump step there, or a jump stop and then another step. You can do one or the other, but typically not both. That's only 3 turnovers for Cottage Grove versus 8 already for Ridgeview.
Brian Harris with the basketball. Tries to feed it in the middle, and they knock it away, and here comes Cottage Grove. Underneath the bucket, that was LaRue. 2 more points, making it a 13-2 ball game. We're down to 3 seconds left here. Long shot to end the quarter, no good. At the end of 1 quarter of play, it is Cottage Grove 13, Ridgeview 2. We'll be back after these messages.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Yingling and Nissen Insurance. Stop in and talk to one of our agents today about your insurance needs.
We really appreciate the support of the community in our business for the last 40-some years. Come and see us if you have questions on your policy with us, or if you want a quote and you're with someone else now, we'd be happy to work with you.
Give Yingling and Nissen Agency a call at 217-773-3397. Go Hornets!
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports. In the corner for Ridgeview, and he gets fouled in the process with Bradford.
Bradford will go to the line to shoot a pair. He made 2 free throws in the first quarter. He's got the only 2 points so far for Ridgeview. That foul was on Tristan Scales. It'll be his first for Cottage Grove. Bradford, first shot is up and good. I thought it was good, was it not?
Nope, was not good.
Just kidding. Bradford will get another attempt. Shot is up. That one's no good either. Rebound.
LaRue.
Cottage Grove.
LaRue back the other way to Harris. Back over. That's Sellers. Harris. Sellers. Down in the corner. Back to Sellers. Harris. LaRue in the corner. Kicks it back to Sellers. They try to throw it to the corner in a cross pass, skip pass, and it's knocked out of bounds by Ridgeview.
Nice job by Bradford to get a hand on it. He almost got enough to cause a turnover.
Intended receiver was Scales in that Super Bowl theme for the day. Top, that'll be Harris. Down in the corner, tries to get it into LaRue, and it's knocked away. Bradford ends up with the basketball. Harris, Brant Harris gets it off. That'll be Ludwig. Back to Harris. Ludwig He drives the lane, stops, wide open underneath the basket is Hartness for 2 points. That gets him up to 4. Makes it a 13-4 ball game, 4:55 left here in the second quarter. Get the ball, LaRue, he's going to take it to the bucket, up and off the glass, no good, knocked out by Hatton. Yes, that was a good call by the official there.
It was one of those situations where the ball can only be knocked out of bounds by the player going that direction, and that was
Hatton. Back the other way. Ridgeview mishandles the basketball, and then we're going to have one of our first tie-ups of the ball game. Oh, I didn't like that. There's a push-off at the end. It goes to Cottage Grove.
And that three-quarter court pressure here from Ridgeview hasn't been terribly effective yet.
Harris with the basketball, drives the baseline. Good body movement, but can't make the ball shot. Hawthorne with the rebound. Coming back the other direction, that'll be Brant Harris. Brant Harris throws it down in the corner. That'll be Bradford. Bradford drives. He needs to go right up with that shot, Aaron. They kick it out and around. And from the top of the key, Ludwig. No good. Rebound, LaRue. Sellers will bring it back up. He'll give it over to Harris. They try to get it to the post to Hatton, and it's knocked away. Nice job on the defense by Ridgeview. Pick up front, nice job, got it to the corner. Feed down to the slashing Sellers, and a blocking foul is going to be called on LaRue.
That'll be LaRue's first. Bradford checking out for Ridgeview. Colin Bradford has been all over the place for them, and checking back in is Aiden Davis.
Brant Harris, he gets it in the middle. That'll be Hawthorne, no good. And the rebound goes to Harris on Cottage Grove, but the ball is stolen back the other direction. Ludwig for 3, no good. Rebound, LaRue. Harris down to Hatton. Off the glass and good. Makes it a 15-4 ball game with 3:24 left here in the second quarter. Sellers over to Hawthorne. That wasn't Sellers. Sorry. Harris with the steal, goes up with the layup and good. Makes it a 17-4 ball game.
Jaquan Harris up to 9 points in this first half.
Back across. They get the ball is Harris. Fakes. Passes off, shoots. Harris gets the 2 points. 17-6 ball game. Harris fed that off nicely to Hartness and back to Harris. Harris, ball knocked away. That's Davis. Going to go to the bucket. No good. Rebound backside was Hatton. Now it's going to be, I got to look, Harris all the way to the bucket. No good. He gets his own rebound. Ball knocked away. And they're going to say he touched it last.
I think they're saying it was a pass that just wasn't deflected. The fifth turnover for Cottage Grove this quarter. They've struggled to take care of the basketball this quarter.
Brant Harris over to Hawthorne, back to Harris. Over to Ludwig. He's going to shoot a 3 again, no good. And Hawthorne tried to get the rebound, ripped out of his hands, and they threw it. Cottage Grove threw it out of bounds. It'll stay with Ridgeview.
Ludwig's not afraid to take that 3. He just hasn't connected yet. He's had, I think, 3 pretty good looks. If he makes 2 of those, you're looking at a 5-point game instead of an 11-point game.
Ever noticed with some 3-point shooters, if their toe is close to the line, it bothers them? That they have to be 2-3 feet behind that line sometimes. We got a shooter for the high school that does that. And that's Ludwig for 3, no good. Rebound is Harris for Ridgeview. They get it back out front to Davis. Davis looking for somebody. Finally finds Ludwig. Back to Ludwig. He's back off the line this time. He didn't make it. Almost. That's LaRue with the rebound. Gets it to Harris. Harris is going to drive all the way at the bucket. Shoots the floater. Gets it 19-6. 19-6. Cottage Grove over Ridgeview with 1 minute and 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. They give it out to Davis. Ludwig, it goes off his foot into the backboard, going to be over and back. Here, people ask me how you get to know the names. Well, you get to know the names when they run their offenses and pass the ball around a little bit. We have had anything but that. Timeout. Cottage Grove with 1:22 left here in the. We're still in this.
Looks like it's a full
second quarter. We'll be back 19-6.
Welcome to the Best of Pet Olympics 2024, sponsored by the Love Your Pet sale at your local farm and home supply. First up, we've got the gold medal champion in speed eating. It's Ollie. Good thing more than a dozen brands of dog food are on sale. Next is Ellie, the gold medal winner in squeaker ruination. She's backed by 25% off all pet toys. And here's Moses, the gold medal winner in treat finding. He's going to love the 10% off sale on select dog treats. Check out all the deals for the Love Your Pet sale at farmandhomesupply.com.
The Brown County State Bank is proud to support all the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's our part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 773-3327. Brown County State Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The IESA Scholar Attitude Award will be earned by at least 15 students from each of the IESA geographic divisions. To learn how a student from your school can be named a winner of the IESA Scholar Attitude Award, visit www.iesa.org. The winners for this year will receive their award at the IESA Awards Recognition Banquet in Bloomington in April.
All right, we get ready to take out the ball. It'll be Jaquan Harris for Cottage Grove. They lead this thing 19-6, and a ball stolen by Davis, then given back to Bradford. He goes up for two, no good. The ball's loose, ends up in the hands of Brant Harris. He gets it inside, ball goes through a couple of hands, and finally it's Hartness that shot the ball. Let's see who's going to get the foul. Nope, didn't make the basket.
Foul's going to be on 23, Jules Johnson, who must have checked into that last break.
He's at the low post there at the free throw. I didn't notice that either.
Carter Hartness get a chance to shoot 2 free throws, has 2 points on the game so far. First shot is up and no good.
What are they 0 for what on free throws, or have they made a free throw?
So Brant Harris made his first 2. He was 2 of 2 early, but missed 2 in the second quarter. Overall, they're 2 of 5. On the other side, not great free throw shooting either. They're 2 of 8. So both teams struggling from the free throw line. Hartness has 1 more. No good, rolled around, rebound, controlled by Ridgeview.
Comes back the other way, that'll be Sellers. Stolen back the other way by Harris. And a reach-in foul going to be called, or a blocking foul by LaRue.
And for LaRue, that'll be number 2. And you have to think that that's going to, I would have thought that would have earned him a seat on the bench for the last minute here, but.
Yeah, you don't want to get that third. And you've got a pretty good lead here by 13 points. 19-6, a minute and 2 left. Inbound Harris to Davis. And 2. 19-8. Coming back the other way. Harris gives it over to Hatton. Hatton shot blocked. Nice shot block by Ludwig. And out of bounds, and it'll be Ridgeview basketball. 50 seconds left here. And Aaron, I see sparks of why Ridgeview got here.
Well, absolutely. I mean, if you look, this quarter it's been even. It's been 6-6. It's that first quarter where Ridgeview just maybe wasn't quite ready to go. It's got him in a hole.
Davis drives. He'll try to kick it back out. He cross-courts it over to Bradford. Bradford back out on top to Harris. Ball's loose on the floor. Jump ball.
Jump ball going to stay with Ridgeview.
And that's too bad, because 0.6 seconds, you got nothing that you can do.
30.6.
Oh, is it? Oh, sorry. 30.6. Yes, you can do something with that.
Ridgeview coach was upset. He thought that ball was kicked by Cottage Grove.
Ludwig, shot looked like it was blocked. And goes off of Bradford out of bounds. It will be Cottage Grove basketball. Taking the ball out will be Hatton. Hatton gets it into Harris. Harris down to LaRue. LaRue still with the basketball. They're content. Kick some time out here. Back over Sellers, and he throws the ball away past Harris.
That's 8 turnovers for Cottage Grove in this quarter. Kind of mirror. Ridgeview had 8 turnovers in the first quarter. Cottage Grove had 3 in the second quarter. Ridgeview has 3 and Cottage Grove has 8.
And I know we don't have the stat, but I'd be interested of how many points Cottage Grove's got from running their offense. I think they have trouble running it. Ball put up by Harris, no good by Ridgeview. That's going to be the other Harris from Cottage Grove, no good to end the first half of play. First half, as we get ready to go here with our half program, brought to you by Little Jess, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We'll be back.
To Little Jess today to check out our large selection of Jeep Wranglers. We currently have 15 Wranglers in stock and many more on their way. Right now you can drive a new 2024 Jeep Wrangler 2-door Sport for only $499 per month with absolutely zero down. Is a 4-door more your style? Drive a 2024 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport for only $599 per month with zero down. Little Jess, serving the Tri-States for 7 decades.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. For the past 50 years, our family has committed to providing the finest facilities and compassionate services to our community. We pledge to continue to assist the families we serve as though they were our own. We also want to wish the best of luck to all those competing on the playing field or striving for excellence in the classroom. You all make Hornet Nation so very proud. And remember, go Hornets!
Game Masters is your headquarters for all your hunting gear. We have more than just camo hunting attire. Come check out our casual lines of Sitka, Under Armour, North Face, Columbia, Drake, and more. Pursue your prey with these off-road Quiet Cat bikes from Game Masters. Easy to transport and perfect for your next hunting adventure. Game Masters, we're passionate about the outdoors.
Are you looking to start a career or just looking for a change? B&N Trucking offers many different driving options, ranging from home every night to home on the weekends. Apply online at bnntrucking.net or call us at 217-289-3555 to see what fits your needs. B&N Trucking, a family-owned local trucking company.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state-of-the-art. It wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number 1. I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't. Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
Hi, this is Brad Cassing at Ray Insurance Agency here in Mount Sterling. We're located at 128 West Main Street. You can reach us at 217-773-3851. You may know that we are specialists in farm insurance as well as crop insurance and crop hail. But what you might not know is that we can quote and give you competitive quotes on your home, your auto, and your commercial business. So please feel free to give us a call at 217-773-3851 for all your insurance needs.
Hey, Aaron, you got some stats for us?
Yeah, welcome back to halftime of our second quarterfinal game of the 8th grade 2A state basketball tournament. Halftime, Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Quincy, Illinois is a place to go for your next vehicle purchase. Their staff is committed to making the car buying process simple and making sure that each customer's needs are satisfied. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see them at 3431 Main Street in Quincy. Let's start with Colfax Ridgeview. Only 3 players scored points there in that first half for them. They got 4 points out of Brant Harris, 2 points out of Carter Hartnerson, 2 points out of Aiden Davis. You can tell that Landon Ludwig is a big part of their offense. He took, I think, 4 threes in that first half, but just couldn't get any of them to go down. Ridgeview turned the ball over 11 times in the first half, 8 in the first quarter, and 3 in the second quarter. So definitely started taking better care of the basketball, which led to a much more competitive second quarter for them. Shooting for the Mustangs, they were 2 of 6 from the free throw line for 33%, 3 of 8 from 2-point range for 37.5%, and 0 for 10 from 3 for 0%. Overall, 3 of 18, shooting 16% from the field. For Fort Heights Cottage Grove, they were led in scoring in the first half by Jaquan Harris. He had 11 points, including a 3 in the first quarter. Got 5 points out of Javian Hatton, 2 points from Justin LaRue, and 1 point from Daquan Sellers. Cottage Grove was 2 of 8 from the free throw line for 25%, 7 of 16 from 2-point range for 43%, 1 of 5 from 3, 20%, and 8 of 21 overall for 36%. Turned the ball over 11 times in the first half, 3 of those in the first quarter and 8 in the second. So in some ways, a tale of 2 quarters in this game. The first quarter, Colfax wasn't quite maybe ready for the intensity from Cottage Grove. Turned the ball over, gave up some easy baskets. Second quarter, they turned up their defensive intensity a little bit, and Cottage Grove struggled with turnovers, and we had a much more competitive second quarter.
Okay, so if you're Ridgeview, how do you get back in this ballgame?
Well, I think it starts by you've got to keep up the defensive intensity. You cause some turnovers, you cause some bad passes. They've had a couple of good looks even down inside that didn't go in. But I think it really, watching him, Ludwig's got to make a couple of shots. They don't necessarily have to be threes, but he's got to make a couple of those shots. If he were, again, he took 4 threes in that first half. Maybe he took 5. If he even hits 1, you're talking about an 8-point game. He makes 2, you're talking about a 5-point game. So he's got to make a couple of shots, or someone from Ridgeview has to make a couple of shots.
And I think on the Cottage Grove side, they really have to watch the fouls because I don't know how deep their bench is, but they've got some people that got a couple of fouls on them that, depending on how rough they come out the second half, could change things.
Well, actually, they're not too bad in the foul situation.
Really?
They ended up with a lot of fouls, but they were fairly evenly distributed. LaRue's got 2, so he's the one that you probably are most worried about, although he managed to stay on the floor and not pick up that 3rd foul before halftime. Really, Ridgeview's are the ones with more of the foul trouble. We talked about Ludwig taking a bunch of shots, but he's got 2 fouls. Liam Hawthorne has 2 fouls, so they only got 5 fouls, but they're a little bit more concentrated. And players that seem a little more critical to their offensive structure.
We'll take our last break here before we start with the third quarter. It is, 19-8 with Cottage Grove leading Ridgeview. We'll be back.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Now that the new year is upon us, it's time to focus on the important things, like Wi-Fi, strong connections, and high speed. This is the perfect time to tell you to call Cascom today. We specialize in all of those important needs. With our high-speed fiber optic service, we make your life easier. Whether that's online streaming, gaming, or just wanting good local TV channels, we have it all. So give us a call today at 1-800-252-1799.
Larry Denton County has been serving Brown County and the surrounding area for over 40 years. Lance Pabin and his staff work with businesses, individuals, and farmers, offering tax preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultations. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, Illinois. Put their experience to work for you today. Call 217-773-3400.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports, second quarterfinal game, Ridgeview and Cottage Grove. Lisa, or Aaron, what else you got for us?
We are looking for officials. We've got the kids and we've got the games. All we need is you. The schools of the Illinois Elementary School Association are looking for someone like you to become licensed as an athletic official, a referee, a starter, or an umpire. We need sports-minded women and men to get into the action. It's easy to become licensed as an athletic official. Please take time to find out how. Just contact your local junior high or high school athletic director. Call the Illinois High School Association Officials Department at 309-663-6377 or visit the IESA website at www.iesa.org for details. Without officials, we do not play. Also want to catch you up real quick on some other scores from other 8th grade boys state tournament series. In 1A, we've got Mendota Holy Cross over Grigsville Perry 24-15 at halftime. In 3A, we've got Rockford Kennedy over Calumet City Shrum 30-25. And 4A, O'Fallon Carriel over New Alex Martino 32-19.
And we start out with a steal for Hartness, and he just can't control it once he gets going. Ooh.
And kind of looked like maybe that ball had gotten knocked off
the other player out of bounds.
Grove, but
yeah,
they didn't call it that way. So we'll have a turnover on each side to start the second half.
Hatton traveled.
2 turnovers on Cottage Grove to start the second half.
And we saw this. Burr Ridge came in, had a big lead over at the 7th grade a couple of different times and couldn't hold it in the third and fourth quarter. And so let's see what happens here with this big lead that they've got. Ludwig, he gets it over to Bradford. Bradford back to Ludwig, stolen by Sellers. He goes up, no good, and they're going to call a foul. And is that going to be on Ludwig?
Oh, that's going to be the really interesting question. Yeah, they're looking at Ludwig. That's going to be 3.
That should have been on the other guy, didn't you think?
I mean, personally, I thought it was a pretty
clean?
Yeah, the block was clean. And the question that I'll be honest, I don't know. I didn't catch was who got the block and who got the body. If they're calling it on the block, I think that's a bad call. If they want to call it on the body, that would have been fine. Either way, it sends Sellers to the line for another couple of free throws. He was 1 of 2 in the first half. First one was up and no good. He will get a second. Still looking for our first point after 5 possessions. Up and good for Sellers. Sellers now 2 of 4 from the line, up to 2 points.
20-8, 1-0 run for Cottage Grove. Up for the shot block was Hartness, and that was blocked by LaRue, and it'll still be Cottage Grove basketball.
Pass knocked out of bounds by Bradford, again in the mix for everywhere on defense for Ridgeview.
Inbound will be Hatton. Hatton gets it into Harris. Harris throws over. That's LaRue going to the bucket. Floater, no good. Rebound on the backside. That's Ludwig. Gets it over back to Ludwig. Gets in the corner. Bradford. And the ball. You could clearly say Hartness' arm got hit on that.
Yeah, I thought that could have been a foul. Instead, it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Cottage Grove. Ridgeview and inbound the ball underneath their own basket.
Inbound by into Ludwig, and he gets 2 points. That makes it, they're on a 2-0 run. 20-10, they're down by 10.
Bubba gets his
Left
first
side
points of the
Sellers,
game.
they get it in. Over to Hatton and throw to the corner, and for 3 is going to be Scales, and he makes the 3, makes it a 23-10 ball game.
Just like Ridgeview needs to hustle back a little bit more once that press gets broken, and they're just not doing it yet.
Nice job going in and pulled the foul from Hatton. Nice job by Hartness. Carter Hartness thought about looking for a pass and instead went straight up with the shot and made that shot. It makes it a 23-12, and he'll go to the line.
Did you catch who they called that foul on?
Lisa, did you see?
I did not pay any attention, to be honest with you.
I'm sorry.
We'll catch it up later. That's all right. Carter Hartness with a 2-point bucket and a trip to the free throw line. He's 0 for 2 so far. That shot is up and no good. Rebound, though.
And that's going to be another foul on Hatton. We'll see how many fouls he's got.
That foul on. Oh, they called that on LaRue, I think.
Second on LaRue.
Oh, no, I think they did call on a Hatton. They called 1-1.
Oh, they call? I thought they. Okay.
Either way, 30-second timeout.
Tell you what, why don't you read one of your reads there?
At least one IESA member school in each of the 15 Board of Directors geographic divisions will be voted by its peers to receive the Division Sportsmanship Award. To be eligible, the school must be involved in at least 50% of the IESA sports and activities. The school must have no players, coaches, or fans ejected during the school year, and the school's players, coaches, and fans must exemplify all-around good behavior. Schools will vote online in March to determine their division winners. Division Sportsmanship banners will be presented at the IESA Awards Recognition Banquet in April at the Doubletree Hotel in Bloomington.
All right, here we go. It will be Bradford at the line.
Bradford going to shoot a pair. Colin has been very active on the defensive side so far in this game. Chance to score his first points here. First shot is up, no good, off the back iron. One of the things I've noticed real briefly on Cottage Grove, they will hold their one player way back by their basket and try to get an easy cherry pick basket if Ridgeview doesn't pay attention. Bradford gets another attempt here. Rims out, no good.
LaRue with the rebound, gets it out to Harris. Harris looks. Still with dribble, gets it to Hatton. Back to Harris. Sellers. Harris. Harris just with the dribble. Hatton. Back out to Sellers. They finally get it back over to Harris on the left side. Now he's going to move back toward the middle. Back over. Three-pointer by Sellers. No good. And everybody looked at each other. LaRue ends up with the basketball. And the rebound goes to Hawthorne. Hawthorne gets the ball down to Hartness. Hartness goes, puts it off the glass. Good point.
Nice job by Carter Hartness there. Now up to 6 points. Cuts the lead to 9.
And a ball thrown out of bounds. And they say that, wow, Ridgeview touched it last.
And again, that's one of those times where we were blocked by the players. It's hard to tell if Ridgeview got a hand on the ball or not.
Back out Sellers. And it's stolen by Davis. He's going to try to go coast to coast and goes up. And he should have went up with that shot, put it on the got it out of his hands. LaRue, they give it. In is Harris, no good. LaRue with the rebound. And he's going to get the and one. Make it a 25-14 ball game. Let's see who gets a foul here.
We're going to give that to Hartness. That'll be his first. And so that'll send Justin LaRue to the line for a 1-and-1. Or sorry, for one shot. Aiden Davis checked out there. It looks like Brant Harris checked in. LaRue's free throw was up and good. Gives him 5 on the day.
LaRue gets a foul on the inbound as they started pressuring the ball.
Let's see how many PA announcer says. Oh, that is 4 on him. Yeah, I think maybe our PA announcer called that wrong last time when he called it on Hatton, because that is 4 for him.
4th foul. Yep. Hawthorne, he's going to shoot a 3. In and out, no good. Off the rim, back the other direction. That's Harris. They got to get body turned. And, oh, he didn't call charge or contact. Ball put up by Hatton. He makes the 2. Makes it at 28. Yeah, it's 28-14, guys. I was off by a point. Gets the ball into Ludwig for 2. Around and good.
Soft ribs. Landon Ludwig up to 4 points.
That makes it a 28-16 ball game with 2:30 left here in the third. Ball goes out of bounds. Turnover on Cottage Grove.
We'll see Aiden Davis check back in for Ridgeview. We're going to get Jules Johnson in for Cottage Grove. LaRue's going to take a seat with those 4 fouls.
Hawthorne's going to have a seat also. I think they're looking for shooters here. They'll get it in. Brant Harris will bring the basketball up for Ridgeview. Ridgeview goes to the right-hand side. He dribbles, loses the basketball, gets it back, gets it out to Hartness. Hartness trying to get it low underneath and double dribbled. They've been better off just to take a short 2-pointer there, Aaron.
Yeah, the angle's going to be tough. He was kind of behind the backboard. I think an interesting choice to give Ludwig a little break here with 2 minutes left in this third quarter.
Patton, he gets it over to Scales and travel.
Going to be 5 turnovers. Cottage Grove here in this third quarter. Apparently a real quick break for Ludwig. He's back to play offense.
2:10 left here. Left in the third. 28-16, 12-point ball game. We get it to Davis.
Davis
and
turned it over.
Stolen back by the Harris for Cottage Grove. 2 points. 30-16. Just about the time you think that Ridgeview's going to try to climb back in the game. They turn the ball over a couple of times. Short shot by Davis is good. That'll make it 30-18. There goes Harris all the way to the bucket. That was a flop. And a rebound, Davis. And foul's going to be called.
Got a couple of different options there. It could be Harris or Sellers. They're going to get Sellers. That'll be his first. The Ridgeview ball in the backcourt.
Sellers, his first foul is what they said, Aaron.
Yep.
All right, Brant Harris to bring the ball up. Gets it into Ludwig. Short floater, in and out, no good. That was a good shot, just didn't fall in. Back the other direction is Harris.
My only thing for him is I would
Long three, makes the three.
Quan Harris with his second 3 of the day. He's up to 16 points.
Bradford into Harris. Harris into, and Hartness ended up with the basketball, but getting knocked to the floor.
I think they're going to get Jules Johnson. That's Johnson's second. He's in there because LaRue has 4. Oh, and they're calling that oh, that's 5 fouls.
5 fouls, so they're going to shoot.
They're going to send Hartness to the line to shoot a pair. Hartness is 0 for 3 so far. Hartness eyes the rim. First shot is up and good. Now 1 for 4. Out comes Ludwig. Again, trying not to get him a foul on defense. Oh, he does have 3 fouls, so that does make a little bit more sense.
Okay.
Hartness will have 1 more shot. Hartness up to 7 points in this game. Second shot is up and also good. Made a pair.
And it's Cottage Grove up by 13, 33-20. Harris gets it over to Sellers. Back to Harris. Back over to Hatton. And
they're going to call a push on Colin Bradford. Seems, given how physical this game has been in other places, I'm not sure that I
as Kevin would say, that's a pretty soft foul.
Well, my issue is more with the consistency.
Yeah. Back out to Hatton to Harris. Down under a minute, down to about 47 seconds. And now they're going to call another foul on Brant Harris.
And everybody and their mother from the Ridgeview side wanted to travel. And they might have a case for that with that fumble with the ball. That's 4 fouls on Ridgeview, so they'd probably like to avoid picking up a foul here in these last 44 seconds. Not give away some free throws.
Harris with the inbound. They get back to Harris. Drives in. And that's a charging foul. He was set. Oh.
Well, the officials are going to talk a little bit. Oh, there's no way. Harris is trying to get the bucket to count. There's no way that bucket counts.
Oh, whoa!
Oh, no way.
I stand corrected.
And 35 got the foul.
That'll be the second foul on Hartness. Harris gets one free throw. He's 0 for 2 in the first quarter and makes that one.
Official said he leaned, is what he gave the coach.
36-20, down to 30 seconds here, and the ball goes off of the hands of Hawthorne out of bounds, and it'll be Cottage Grove basketball. They're up now by 16 points.
We have a timeout by Ridgeview. Looks like
30 seconds. We'll be back.
Full timeout.
Okay, we'll be back.
Brown County Accounting and Tax recently opened in Mount Sterling. The team brings over 30 years of experience and is ready to advise on taxes, bookkeeping, and payroll. We are ready to meet with you with no obligation to discuss your tax saving strategy and have already helped many in the area. Contact us today at 217-770-8082. We're excited to be part of the community and are looking forward to helping you.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports quarterfinal action. Just the second game of the day. It's Cottage Grove ahead of Ridgeview. 36-20, 16-point lead. Ball inbounded. Will come back the other way, and he traveled that double dribble by DeQuan Sellers.
The really funny thing, in my opinion, was Sellers knew that he had double dribbled, but the official hadn't seen it. I am 90% sure the official made that call based on the player's reaction. The official was like, oh.
Ludwig gets it into Harris, and a foul going to be called on Jaquan Harris. First foul.
The Harris' first foul, but they have 5 fouls in this quarter, so that'll send Brent Harris to the line to shoot a pair for Ridgeview. Brant missed his 2 for 4 in the first half.
Is the scoreboard on there?
Oh. Nope. How it will be.
Harris's first shot is up and good. Brant is now 3 for 5 from the free throw line. Get Ludwig and Bradford out for these last 20 seconds. Try to not get them any more fouls. Easton Baker checking in for the first time for Ridgeview. Brent Harris, 1 more free throw. Shot is up and no good. Rebound long. Controlled by Cottage Grove.
Hatton with the rebound, gives it to Harris. Harris will bring the ball up for Cottage Grove. Cottage Grove gets it across the line. He tries to get that foul by pushing and shoving. Goes in, shoots the 2, no good. Rebound on the backside was Hawthorne, but there was no foul called there. And it'll be Ridgeview basketball. Nope,
that's the end of the quarter.
Third quarter. Third quarter is 36-21. Cottage Grove over Ridgeview. We'll be back.
Confused by all the environmentally friendly, energy-saving options and tax credits that are available for geothermal and solar? Talk to the professionals at Scranton Heating and Cooling and let the Comfort Man make it simple for you so you can discover the tax credits and options that are best for your home or business. Call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 or on the web at comfortman.com.
When you are ready to move to a new home or refinance the one you are in, Farmers State Bank and Trust Company in Mount Sterling will make sure the process moves along smoothly with competitive rates, superior service, and great solutions that fit your lifestyle and budget. Call us today and get everything you need to get moving. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, grab me one too.
We're to come back with Pepsi after this next break. And that's Ludwig for three, no good. Rebound, Hatton. Hatton will kick it out. That will be Scales. And they'll get it back around to Harris, of course, to run the offense. Ball knocked away by Hawthorne. He shoots two, no good. Three people there to rebound. Up shot, no good. Ball fought for, back the other direction. Hatton has the basketball. Three people, we couldn't come up with a clean and get a basket if you're Ridgeview. Harris with the basketball. He'll get it over. Sellers, Harris. And back out to Hatton. Back, long shot by Scales, no good. He missed everything and was out of bounds.
He stepped on the line before he jumped up to try to save that ball.
As soon as he touches it is when the whistle blows. It's not anything.
Well, it's because he was out of bounds before he jumped.
Yep, they're not going to call that until he touches it again. Back with it, it'll be Brant Harris bringing the ball up. He shoots an NBA three, no good. A rebound, knocked out of bounds, and it should be.
It's going to be a Ridgeview ball.
Yep.
This ball, like that ball, was knocked out of bounds from behind by Jules Johnson.
Ball inbounded. Harris.
If Harris is going to take that shot, he's got to be ready to take it sooner.
Ludwig for two. Bounce around, no good. Rebound, Johnson. Back to Harris. Harris spins, loses the basketball. Hop, skip, and a jump. And he's to the bucket.
I told you that Euro step doesn't count.
I say it's a hop, skip, and a jump. And back to Harris. He's going to go all the way to the bucket. No good. He didn't even get contested. He's looking for a foul, and he didn't even get contested. And it goes off the foot of Harris, Brant Harris, and it'll be Cottage Grove ball. Down to 4:22. We've got ourselves a 38-21 ball game.
Justin LaRue checked back in with his 4 fouls. Jules Johnson back to the bench.
Harris will inbound. They kick it back and around. LaRue to the corner to Harris. Down low to Hatton. Goes up for the shot, no good. LaRue with the rebound, no good, and that's going to be the 5th foul.
No, LaRue's got the one who's got 4.
Okay,
I think that'll be 4 fouls maybe on
Ludwig. How many Ludwig?
Well, they're going to give that to Hawthorne, and that'll be Hawthorne's 3rd. Send Justin LaRue to the line for a pair of free throws. LaRue is 1 of 3 from the free throw line today. Has 5 points. Upper dribbles, a spin, eyes the rim, shots up. No good. We'll have one more chance. Aiden Davis checking back in for Ridgeview. Hawthorne goes to the bench with those 3 fouls. LaRue's 2nd free throw shot is up and good.
39-21. Timeout, full timeout call. 4:09 left here in the 4th. 39-21. Cottage Grove over Ridgeview. We'll be back after these messages.
KLC Inc. They are an apparel shop that specializes in screen printing, embroidery, custom and team apparel, promotional products, fundraising items, home decor, and personalization of almost anything. They strive to make the customer number one and get the customer the professional results that they are looking for. KLC Inc. at 509 Pittsfield Road, or call them at 217-773-9090. KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it.
Back with you on BC Orange Sports, your source.
Central
That's
Illinois
my
Sports.
first time today.
Yeah, that's
Central
good.
Illinois Sports. I've only done it once so far. Central Illinois Sports, your source for IESA State Championship basketball. We're here in the 8th 2A here in Kankakee Bishop McNamara, and we've got Ridgeview and Cottage Grove. Cottage Grove leading 39-21 with 4:09 left here in this contest. David.
Maybe if you'd worn a color other than Brown County green, you would have not slipped up.
Yeah. And this isn't even Brown County's game, so I don't know why I slipped up. And that's going to be Ludwig for three. No good. Off the rim. Rebound back the other direction. That's going to be Scales.
Ball was
They're
knocked
trying
away
to
briefly
give
by
pressure.
Davis.
Harris. And then they get the ball into LaRue. And he gets in, gets his points.
Nice right at the floor by Hartness.
And 2 points. Nice job by
Hartness up to 10 points. He played a real nice game.
And Hatton up for 2 points. 43-23. We got a 20-point ball game here. Back the other direction. Harris. Ball's knocked away. Back the other direction. Off the glass is Harris for 2 more points. Makes it 45-23.
Jaquan Harris up to 23 points. He's had an excellent day as well.
They get it in the middle. He tries to get it down low to Hawthorne. Harris with the basketball, kicks it across. That's Hatton. Give it in to LaRue. LaRue back door to Sellers. 2 points. 47-23.
Sellers with his first basket of the afternoon.
Ball stolen by Harris. Off the glass and good. 49. 4 more points and we got a running clock. Ball thrown up by Davis. He makes the three. 49-26. LaRue. Hop, skip, and a jump. There he goes. And this is the time, Aaron, when I start talking about coaches doing the graceful thing, winning and losing, and here's what is Ridgeview doing. They're doing the graceful thing in losing a ball game.
We'll have a line change for Ridgeview.
And let's see what happens on the other side. We're going to be a graceful winner on the other side is my question.
Not yet. Some official discussion on where that ball needs to be inbounded from, but I don't know that it really mattered that much.
Now he's cleaning it after they inbounded.
Cross-court pass to Sellers.
No good. Rebound on the backside. Cisco bringing the ball up for them. I got to get new numbers down here. Cisco travels. And now we'll get a buzzer, and Cottage Grove puts in a whole new set of people. We'll try to get this out there, tell you who's out there on the floor. We've got Cisco, Baker for Ridgeview, Lubers, Gravett, and Cavender. And on the other side, Aaron, can you see that? You got it?
Let's see, we've got David Reese has checked into the game for the first time. Joseph Yarber into the game for the first time. Xavier Hall, Jameer Barnes, and
Baker going to the bucket. Oh, can't make it. Rebound backside was Cavender. And he's going to go to the line and shoot. And at this point, I'm rooting for any sub to get points. I don't care which team it is.
That seems fair. Desmond Moore is your fifth. Foul on David Reese. Well, I thought that was a shooting foul, but they were going to call that under the bucket or on the ground.
They get it on the outside. That's Baker. Baker will feed it out front to Cisco. Cisco feeds underneath the basket to Cavender. No good. Gets his own rebound. Goes back up. No good. Rebound. And stolen back was by Gravett. And we're going to head back the other direction now. Reese with the basketball. A lot of these are going to be 7th graders that are out there for Cottage Grove, I know. And because all of Ridgeview is 8th graders. I should say they just have Cottage Grove just has a couple of 7th graders. Ball knocked away. And up for 2 points, Cavender. He's been fighting hard since he got out there, Aaron.
Well, yes, and I think he played a little bit earlier as well. So he's used to playing with some of their starters. Travel.
And that was Jameer Barnes. He's a 7th grader. That's not good. My battery's low.
Baker brings the ball up the court. Cisco on the right side dribbles. Lost the ball. Turnover stolen by Ridgeview. Stolen back. 2-point shot up by Camden. Cisco was no good when he was fouled, so he'll get a couple of free throws. Fouls on Joseph Yorber. That'll be his first foul. Cisco gets 2 shots. Chance to get his name in the scoring book. First shot is up and no good. Maybe one more opportunity from the free throw line. And we got a couple of dribbles in. Eyes the rim. Shot is up. No good.
And the ball goes off of Cavender.
Yep, they're going to call that off Cottage Grove.
Oh, really?
Ball's going to stay with Ridgeview.
The inbound. Cisco gives it back over to Baker. Baker with the basketball in the corner. Long 2 by Gravett. No good. Back the other direction. Barnes. And a long 3.
Almost went in.
By Reese, and it didn't go in. That's going to be the end of our contest right now as we get ready to go here for the postgame show. We'll do it pretty quickly, Aaron. I wouldn't figure percentages this time. I just give what the stats are. So I'm not going to have much time again. Postgame is brought to you by Blessing Health Systems. Has locations throughout the region to meet the healthcare needs of your family, from walk-in to primary care, specialty care, and emergency medicine. Blessing Health System is here to serve you. Learn more at blessinghealth.org. And a player of the ball game brought to you by Financial Investments are important. So are investments in your time, patience, and encouragement are encouraging our young athletes. Receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. This is why Derek Harris is proud sponsor of the player of the game for Central Illinois Sports. Okay, Aaron?
All right. So you want to start with our players of the game?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
All right, so I think it's pretty obvious for Cottage Grove that the player of the game has to be Jaquan Harris. Harris ended up with 25 points on the afternoon, hit a couple of threes. Going to get 10 points out of Justin LaRue, who did a nice job playing with those 4 fouls, although he did get a little bit of a break. Going to get 9 points out of Javion Hatton, 4 points from DeQuan Sellers, and 3 points from Tristan Scales. They were 6 of 14 from the free throw line, 18 of 34 from 2-point range, and 3 of 13 from 3-point range. For Colfax, Ridgeview, I think the player of the game really should be for them, Carter Hartness. Hartness had 10 points, played a really solid game, was active on the glass, made some nice cuts to the basket. Honorable mention to Colin Bradford for some defensive work, and Landon Ludwig, who made a lot of things go for Ridgeview. Again, Carter Hartness led Ridgeview with 10 points, going to get 5 points from Brant Harris and 5 points also from Aiden Davis, who hit a 3 in the 4th. 4 points from Landon Ludwig and 2 points from Wyatt Cavender. They were 5 of 15 from the free throw line, 10 of 27 from 2, and 1 of 15 for 3. Again, if they were going to be in that game, kind of like Pawnee, if they were going to be in that game, they were going to need to hit a couple of threes. And Landon Ludwig had a couple of good looks, but just could never find the bottom of the net.
So for the Surratts, It's 51 for Cottage Grove, 26 for Ridgeview. As we head to our third ball game of the day, the third ball game will be Assumption Central A&M Raiders against the Havana Ducks. We're going to shut this feed down. Will it be up?